11:48, so we are starting before noon. If you know me, you've been around here for a while, you know that I often start these vlogs like really late, like 1, 2, even sometimes 3. But we don't have time for that today. We gotta get going. The main thing that I want to do today is change over from all the fall decor to holiday decor. Yes, we are finally making that transition. I feel like the past few vlogs I've been in a little bit of like a slump, and I feel like I'm coming out of that slump now. You know, there was that low period and now I'm sort of getting back into the rhythm of, you know, healthy living, healthy habits, all of that. I did a workout this morning. I had a healthy breakfast. I've been eating right this whole past week, and I honestly, it sounds so simple, but I feel like a completely different person. It's amazing how like when I'm in the rhythm of being healthy, everything around me feels better. And I just love it. Like, I've already done my workout. It's done. I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. This is why I love weekends, because I can get it done in the morning and now I can just like enjoy my day. Okay, before we pop into doing the decor, I did receive one package and I'm just gonna open it on camera because why not? It arrived on Thursday or something, so I was like, well, I might as well wait. I might as well wait for the vlog. This is from Loving Tan. Yes, I gave in a little bit to the Black Friday sales. I mean, this tanner is kind of expensive, and if I can get it on sale, well, I'm gonna do that. This isn't very like classic packaging for Loving Tan. Usually it comes in that pink sparkly box, but maybe just because there were so many orders for Black Friday, they just decided to go with like a regular brown box. So because the tanner was on sale, I was like just under for free shipping, and so I just decided to throw in a mitt. And this time, as opposed to getting the regular black one, I got, I don't know, it's the one from their newest line. It's like a brownish color, so I thought I would just throw that in for fun because all the rest of the ones that I have are black. See, it's like deep caramelly color. And then of course the item of the hour, I did get the 200 milliliter bottle of the tanner, and I always get the 2 Hour Express in the shade dark. It's perfect for me. It's dark enough for me. Like, I often put it on and I'm like, oh, is this dark enough? And then I see myself out and about in real life and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be darker than this. So this is perfect. And I just love a tan. I just feel more put together when I have a tan, and this stuff is expensive, so I don't buy it very frequently. There are often periods of time when I don't have it on hand, but when I do, I just feel a whole lot better. So I got a big bottle. I still do actually have a little bit left on my current bottle, but I've been kind of nursing it and only doing the parts that are exposed because right now it's colder, so obviously I'm wearing like pants. I'm not wearing shorts, so I don't have to do my full legs, if you know what I mean. Also, in the spirit of this being a holiday video, we are using this mug that I got in my last vlog. The little snowflakes make it a little more holiday. Okay, so that's that. I'm actually not sure about the amount of decor that I have, so I figured I would pull it all out, take a look at it. And also, my mom gave me a little tree. I actually have like a real legitimate tree this year, which is so fun. I get to decorate it. I'm thinking it's gonna go in the corner here beside my TV. Don't worry, I'll show you guys later, but there are like 3 legs that are attached to the bottom and one of them is missing. So I'm kind of thinking that I will DIY something. Last thing, you guys, there has been a bit of a car saga with my car. So yesterday after work, I needed to go and fill up with some gas. So I went to the nearest gas station and I was filling up, and I suddenly looked down at the tire. So this is the tire on, I guess, if you're in the car, it's on the right side, the passenger side. And I almost never look at that side of the car because I often, you know, I get out and get in on the driver's side. So I'm looking at the passenger wheel and it is flat, like legitimately flat on the ground, and I gasped. Like, I'm like, oh my god. I'm amazed that I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it while driving, which is so weird because everyone tells you that when you have a flat tire, like, you know, you can feel it in the car. I honestly didn't feel anything, and I don't know how long it had been flat for, but that's the other thing. Like, I had my tires changed maybe like 3 weeks ago and I haven't noticed anything. So I went instantly to the little air pump and I pumped up that tire, and then I called my dad and I was like, how serious is this? He's like, get your car in. So I called the place that's just near my apartment here, and they closed at 5, and I called them at 4:15, and he's like, no, we can't look at your car today. So he suggested that I take it to Canadian Tire, which is about like a 15-minute drive from here. It's about an hour's walk. So I take my car over, I take Bennett with me. I didn't come prepared. I didn't even realize my phone was at 10%. I didn't bring any hats or mitts or anything like that. I just like went. I don't know if I was imagining that the car would be looked at immediately or what, but I took my car in and the guy there was like, yeah, sure, we can look at your car, but it could be hours. He emphasized hours the way I'm saying it. He was like, no, hours. He goes, I don't know when you're gonna get your car back. He was like, this is our busiest season. We have a lot of clients. We don't know when we'll be able to look at your car. Just know that. And I started wandering around Canadian Tire. And as I was wandering around, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get home? It was 4:30, so it's the middle of rush hour. Ubers are so expensive. I didn't have my Presto card with me, which is the way that we do public transportation around here. My phone's at 10% and I don't have a charger. And I went over to the chargers at Canadian Tire and they were so expensive. They were like 40 bucks. I don't want to pay 40 bucks for a charger when I need that money for groceries. And it was also dark. I have Bennett. I didn't bring any winter gear with me. And I was like, should I be walking home? So I ended up getting in touch with my brother-in-law and he very, very nicely came and picked me up. It's just a catastrophe, and it's pretty much like all my fault. I did not go prepared, but I got home, I had some food, Bennett had some food, and they still haven't called me. So it's a good thing that I didn't like try waiting around. I don't know, if I don't hear from them by like the end of the day today, I think I'm just gonna call them and say like, what's the status? All right, let's get to decorating. I'm gonna pull out all of the holiday stuff that I have, and then we can put all of the fall decor away and then put the new stuff out. So exciting! Makeshift leg that I ended up making semi-worked. It's a bit wobbly, not gonna lie. It's not like the sturdiest, but it's standing up straight and it's not leaning against the wall. So we're gonna roll with it. So this container actually houses all of my decorations that I own. I have a bit of an eclectic collection. I much prefer that look over ornaments that are all the same. I know people love that and you do you, but growing up my mom always had like a ton of decorations from everywhere. Like anywhere she traveled, she'd pick up one, or she would go to like stores and pick up one or two ornaments that she liked. My sister and I would always unwrap one and we'd be like, oh my God, it's the one. You know, like there's this moment of like, aha. I like the surprise, the opening it up and being like, oh my gosh, I remember this decoration. I got it here. This is the memory attached to it. I personally like that. So this houses all of that. Usually this is the smaller tree that I got from HomeSense a couple years ago, like when I first moved here, and this has been my tree up until the one that my mom just gave me. So this one usually lives on my dining room table, and I think I'm gonna put it there this year as well. I honestly don't have that much decor. So I'll just put this over here, and I think I'm gonna start decorating my tree. Actually, I don't know if Kate and I are walking today. It's already 2:15. I'm just gonna text her and check. Are we walking today? We'll see what she says. I also just put Viola. Yes, that's my plant's name. I put Viola in this corner for now. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on it. Mind you, it's only temporary. It's just for the holidays. I do love her by the TV. I just don't know now that I put this here. I don't know how I feel about like the green on green. She may move here, but we will see. Actually, just very quickly before we get to the tree, let me put the stuff on the bookshelves. I feel like that's the right order because the tree is like the cherry on top. So I was thinking, so there's this tree. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the white. I just have so much white going on in my apartment. I might paint this, but not right now. I honestly haven't been really sold on this tree since I bought it, but it's been a couple of years now, so it's not like I can return it. I thought maybe if we move the sand, putting it like right here, does that feel festive? What do we think? Yeah, like I don't mind it there. I feel like the painting or the piece of art behind it sort of helps it stand out a little bit. Maybe it's okay white. I don't know. Maybe I just need to deepen some of these crevices. Like they're already a little distressed. I feel like I need to distress it a little more, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So I think that's good. I did have that little pumpkin right here, but I don't know. I don't feel like the gnome goes there, right? Because if I put him, he just feels too tall. He's like tall and tall. I don't really think it makes sense. So where to put him? Also, I don't really like that he is in the same line as the tree because I don't have that many decorations and I feel like they need to be a little more spread out. Maybe I'll put that there. And then maybe he goes up here. You know what? I kind of think it's cute. It's like the pointy mask and then his little pointy head. I feel like they work together. I just stood back and I looked and I think it's kind of cute. You let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna leave it for now. I've been very conflicted as to what to do with this particular shelf. When I decorated for fall, I took out my these are like really compact, cute little board games. They are so aesthetic. I got them at HomeSense. They are like these books. I think you can get them on Amazon as well. They are these faux books that you open up and it is the entire game of whatever game you bought. So this is Clue and then I have Monopoly. And to me, they just feel very festive. They're not outwardly festive, but board games, coziness, it kind of all is within the holiday vibe for me. So I kind of want to put them back out. I believe I had them on this shelf. So I'm gonna kind of configure the books around a little bit just to make room for them again. Them at the end just because they're taller. That makes more sense to me. Then its bag here is looking a little messy. That's better. Okay. And then up here, I'm kind of just thinking that I'll put the sea glass back. Like it's not very festive, but I don't really have anything else. So we're gonna leave it like this for now. Maybe if there ends up being an ornament that I don't use for the tree, we can put it over there. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it. And who knows, maybe I'll end up back at HomeSense and I can pick something up for that shelf. Anyway, Kate has texted me saying that she's good to go for a walk today. So I guess I'm gonna get ready for that and we'll do the tree when I come back. I still haven't heard from Canadian Tire. Maybe I should call them. I should probably call them just to double check because what if they can't contact me for some reason and then my car is just sitting there. So I'm gonna call them, go for a walk with Kate and then decorate the tree. Plus it'll be a little more dark outside and that might be nice for decorating. That might be the vibe.
Thank you for calling Canadian Tire Leaside. For parts and service, press 1. Please remain on the line to be answered at any. Canadian Tire Auto Service, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling just to check on the status of my car that I brought in yesterday.
So for the Ford Focus?
Yes.
Yep, it's all done. It's ready for pickup.
Perfect. So I can come anytime?
Yeah, it was leaking from the bead seal, so we resealed the tire and it's good now.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Bye. My car is ready. Good thing I called. I'm surprised that they didn't call me, but whatever.
Thank you so much.
You okay, sweet cheeks? Just waiting for Katie.
Got the goods.
The holiday goods.
Yeah, the holiday goods. Holiday goods. We're gonna expect this kind of dance every single time now.
you can see, I put the lights on my balcony. Isn't that so festive? I like never do that and it's so pretty. And I also have the tree on with the lights. It just seems so holiday-like in here. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed. If you did not know, Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year. And so though I have been like very into fall, I'm fully ready to embrace all of the wintry holiday season. So I picked up my car. It ended up being exactly what they quoted me. I thought it might be a little more, but exactly what they had said, and it's perfectly reasonable for what it was, but still, I've said this a couple times before, but I hate these like additional costs for my car. My car is already so expensive. I hate, you know, pushing more money at it, but I had to. It was the tire. It needed to get fixed. But when I was in Canadian Tire, I figured I might as well like walk around, and I picked up a gift for my dad, which I will not be showing on camera because he watches my videos. Yeah, Dad, we won't be showing it. Actually, it's a joint gift between my sister and myself, so it'll be coming from the both of us, but I won't be saying what it is. And then I also went to the like cleaning aisle and I checked out the Mrs. Meyer's different soaps because I did pick up the Just Check My Kitchen apple cider, which smells so good, and they had a limited edition scent for like the winter time, and this one is peppermint, and I just thought that would be perfect for my bathroom. So this one actually has a little like description. It says cool peppermint with just a hint of vanilla can warm your heart and soothe your soul. And I did open it up in Canadian Tire just to smell it, and it's super pepperminty, like candy cane peppermint. So I'm gonna put this in my bathroom. I love that. But I think I should start decorating my tree. I think it's time. It's so cute. It's perfect for here. Like, it's perfect. I'm just so happy to have a little tree now. It makes it feel actually more like official. Let's get to decorating.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sunday. I am so very quickly throwing myself together. This is actually another day. I think it was the same in my last vlog. I am again going into work. It's me and a couple of my colleagues working on a project, and no, this is not forced work. This is all volunteer work, so don't everybody worry. It is almost 11 now, and I am aiming to be there for like 11:30, so I'm hoping to leave in about 10-15 minutes, which is why I am so very quickly slapping on this makeup. Oh my gosh. I did my workout with my friend this morning at 8, and I went to bed at 2 o'clock last night, 2 a.m. I'm sure I talked about the fact that I do like theater posters for a theater company in Ottawa, and I got a contract for another theater company in Ottawa, and so I was working on their posters last night, and I got so into it, like so into it that I couldn't stop working. I mean, I love that for me. I love when I get into the zone and I can just like keep going, but it's almost as if sleep was my worst enemy. I didn't want sleep to come because I was like, I'm in the creative flow, things are working, and I just want to keep going. But ultimately, obviously, I did have to go to bed. So I woke up this morning so excited, like ready to get back into it, but I have this project and I won't be home until about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So when I get home, it's gonna be dark. But my goal is to work from 6 until basically whenever, just try and get as much of that project done as possible. I have a couple of other clients that need some stuff tonight as well, so tonight's gonna be a busy night, I tell you. I feel good about it though. I'm not stressing myself out about it, or at least trying not to stress myself out about it, especially when things are just working out so well. I tend to not be as stressed because I'm like, okay, Karenna, I'm very happy with what's happening here, and the client is gonna love it. It's hard when you're working for 2 theater companies within the same city because I have a particular style to my artwork, and you know, you don't want them to look like they have the same designer almost, so I have to branch out a little bit and be unique, yet they've hired me because they saw what I did for the other company. So it's a bit of like a fine line of not changing your style too much, but then also making sure that this other theater company looks like it's original. And so far I'm really happy with it. So far I'm really liking what I've come up with. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeliner today. Slap on some mascara. What I love is Bennett is gonna come with me to work. Since it's Sunday, like nobody's there. And I do love it because I feel so guilty, one, about leaving him here, and then two, because he's following me around pretty much the whole time that I'm there. He gets so much exercise, and then by the time we come home, he's pooped, he's dead. And so it's almost like he's had his walk, and then I don't feel guilty that it's dark outside and I didn't take him, and yada yada yada. Also, I put this in my bathroom and I've used it a couple times and it smells amazing. If you like peppermint, very much recommend, but if you don't, obviously don't get it. It is very pepperminty, very candy cane like. I'm really happy with my tree as well. I think it turned out really well. I did run out of ornaments. I don't have all that many, but that's just it. My collection is growing little by little. I don't want to like go out and buy a ton of stuff, and I want my collection to grow gradually, and I think I'm doing that. 2 or 3 pieces this year, 2 or 3 pieces next year, and eventually build it up. All right. I mean, not looking my best, but also not looking my worst. It's 11:05 now, so I'm gonna go put my coat on and I'm going to go to work and get this stuff done, and I probably won't be vlogging while I'm there, so I will see you guys much later when it's dark outside. All right, everyone, it is hours later now. It is just past 11. I have been steadily working away, and as you can tell, I've also braided my hair now because it's a curly day tomorrow, and I got a braid so that I can curl. So I managed to finish 2 posters. I will be climbing into bed though, and I'll be continuing to work until probably midnight. I'm just trying to get that last one as far along as I can get. I left the hardest one for last because I could not think of any ideas for it. And I've even already spent like half an hour on doing some imagery research, and I still don't know what I want to do. So it has stumped me. I don't know. I'll be very interested to see what I eventually come up with. I also forgot to mention that my colleague lent me this book. She had actually lent it to my other colleague, and she had brought it back to give it to the other one, and then they both asked me if I had read it, and I said no. So they're like, well, you gotta take it and read it. She even said like, keep it over the holidays, like make it a holiday read. And I mean, if it comes highly recommended, I'm definitely gonna read it. All right, you guys, well, I am gonna end this vlog right here. I hope you enjoyed all of the holiday decorating, all of the holiday vibes, and I can't wait for all of the upcoming Christmas themed vlogs. It's gonna be so much fun. So thank you so much for being here, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell if you want to get notified as to when I will be posting next. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.